Hey guys, Matthew Jackson here, back with another episode of Terraining Battles. Sorry about yesterday. I just kind of had I had other obligations I had to get to, and I didn't have time to record a video the day before. So yeah, I just didn't have time before my work started. So I apologize for that. But we're gonna try to get one more day in with Pepe's team. The team, of course, we've been featuring the past week and a half. I guess we're gonna get probably around a full weekend just because of the lack of uploads. It's been a lot of fun to actually use. It's been working a lot better than I expected. So, well, kinda. I think we actually are going to finish around where we started. We're at 1632, which is like not a bad rating, and our first opponent is going to be Pylo from Germany with a rating of 1581. If you guys aren't familiar with the team, it is Leftover Spinny, Modest Mega Gengar, Scarf Kartana, Groundium, Landorus, Incineroar with U-Turn, and Latias is going to be Pinchberry with double speed control and Icy Wind and Tailwind. My opponent's team is Aegislash, Landorus, Tapu Fini, Zapdos, not Kangaskhan, Tyranitar, and Incineroar. His Mega is going to be Tyranitar here. What are ways? We have Kartana. Kartana actually has a decent matchup versus a lot of things on this team because he can hit four things for super effective. Um, Gengar's not bad. We need to like kind of stop his speed control, which is hard because we only have Lottie. Uh, my biggest worry is that we have speed control with our Gengar, so Gengar is actually a pretty nice lead here. Especially if we can kind of... I like Gengar Lottie, actually, because we can kind of deal a lot of damage from the get-go. Landers, I feel, is like a really crucial bring to this matchup, and I think Kartana as our last. Maybe. Yeah, I like Maybe not Kartana. Yeah, I think we can actually just kill the... We can kill the Tyranitar with our Lando, and our Fini actually does decent versus Tyranitar as well. So that's probably going to be what we bring. Um, yeah, if we could potentially get up a Swords Dance, we could potentially just start dealing a lot of damage. A good lead for him probably be like Zapdos Tar, to be honest. It is Incineroar Zapdos, which is honestly fine. Um, so I actually think we have a couple options here. I think I'm definitely just gonna Icy Wind this turn. That offers a lot of pressure. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna Icy Wind, and I'm gonna Tailwind. I'm gonna kind of go for the double speed control option because if he fakes out, that's great. If he doesn't, we just potentially get a free switch in. I can't be like too upset about either of these options here. So we do just get a free Icy Wind off. I'm assuming he just went for an attack with Incineroar probably on our Gengar. If he tries to match our speed control though, then we're actually at a decent advantage here. Decent damage on the Zapdos as well. It's a nice just chip. We get Tailwind. We'll see what he goes for. Zapdos does match Tailwinds, which is actually really good for us. And we are going to have our Incineroar just go for a knockoff. It is going to be on our Latias picking up the knockout. But I think we did our job. I think we got enough. I think we did enough work here. So now we can bring in Fini pretty free. We have the speed control up, so we will be going first. I think this Gengar takes a knockout, takes an attack pretty well. He's not Berry, so he's either going to be Electrum or he's going to be Mago. But I think I'm going to Sludge. I think I'm going to double Zap here with Muddy Water and Sludge Bomb. This could proc a Berry, which would be bad. We do Poison, which is nice. He has Pinch. Which means he's not Electrum. He can't kill our Fini this turn, which is really good. Muddy Water is going to be coming out. Incineroar sucks. It avoids, which is bad. We're going to get the thing on Fini. If we could get an Act Drop, that'd be great. We do. Let's hope he misses. He does not. So he's going to attack our Fini. He's going to do good damage. We should live this. Alright. Great. Okay, so Like, man. Alright, how can we win now? That crit on Gengar really sucks. He most likely has a Lando in the back. I don't know if he's going to want to switch it in. I'm going to Swords Dance. And I'm going to Muddy Water. Maybe I should have Moonblasted Zap. I don't know if Muddy Water is going to be enough to kill it. Zapdos does actually just switch, which is really nice. It is going to be his Landorus, which is pretty nice. We'll see what Incineroar did this turn. Possibly he could just double switch. Yeah. So Incineroar does switch out. It is going to be into his Tapu Fini, which is fine because we're going to get the SD up, which is pretty good for us. This might get us back in the game. I think he's going to switch out his Fini now. Hopefully we can get a drop, though, or something. Yeah, it's good damage, too. This just essentially buys us a turn. I think if anything happens, he's going to protect here. So what I think we want to do is I think we want to... I think we're going to Rock Tomb the Landorus, and we're going to... Muddy Water, I think, is an efficient play. Actually, I think we're going to Calm Mind. I think Fini's going to protect. Landorus actually just switches out. We'll see what it's going to switch back into. That actually doesn't make a lot of sense, because Fini wouldn't take the... I don't think the Fini protected either. Shoot. So he could just be fast, but I'm assuming he's Choice Scarf. Rock Tomb is going to be coming out. It is going to be on the little Incin. Calm Mind from our Fini. I'm assuming he went for Muddy Water or something. Moonblast, actually, so that's fine. So, do I need to I don't want to overextend on a read. But I think he's going to switch in Lando here for the Fini. I'm going to Muddy Water. Oh, this could be a risky play. He actually just goes for the Fake Out. We should be faster, though, so we're going to connect on Muddy Waters. Incin lives. Muddy Water does come out onto us. I don't think that'll kill, but it'll do a lot of damage. Oh, it just killed. Wow. Did a lot. Alright. So, I'm like 95% certain we'll lose here. Actually, I'm like 100% certain we're going to lose. We'll probably just click Muddy Water. Hopefully we can get a little bit lucky a couple of times. But I really think, like... And we missed it. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. But he has the Zapdos in the back, which just safely Thunderbolts at any time. That was a little unfortunate. We let Incineroar do too much damage to us, but I'm like 95% certain that we do live that knockoff from Incin, just because it's not boosted and we have a lot of bulk. So us staying on that field for a second longer would be very beneficial to us, just because it means we would just have the trap for an extra turn and we'd be able to get residual damage with the Sludge Bomb. But that's Pokemon, you know. If we can get... He should U-turn to not reveal any... Well, this would be if it was a Game 3 scenario. Yeah. So he's most likely... He could be Assault Vest, but I would assume he's just going to be, like, faster Assault Vest, yeah. I wouldn't... Scarf doesn't normally have knockoff, you know. A good game versus Pylo. He played pretty optimally down the stretch. When you're playing a really good player, you can't really have. I don't know actually how good he is, but like when you're playing a good player, you know, like if you get a little bit of unfortunate RNG, that's not very optimal. Just because like normally if like a good player gets an advantage, then normally they can capitalize the entire game and win off that. But I mean that's okay, you know, like that just didn't roll our way. We're gonna drop another game. We're gonna be around 16-14 now. Hopefully we can finish off the series with a win. That would definitely be preferred. We've run on a big like losing streak. We actually find an opponent almost immediately. Arya from Mexico with a rating of 1627. They're going to be an EV Baton Pass team, it looks like. I like Kartana a lot because we can just outspeed. Kartana's pretty optimal here. Kartana Insin, I think especially is optimal. Gengar, I think, is what we... Shoot. Gengar's preferred, and Latias, I think, is the last. Latias is pretty good against the Neoligo, which would be unfortunate to play. So, see if we can potentially just take stuff off guard here. That would be very preferred for us. Scarf Kartana should be working pretty well here just because we can lead like Fake Out and Sacred Sword. He does have the Pachirisu, which should just have the Follow Me, so we're going to see how this goes. I never really feared an Eevee matchup, but this Eevee team looks really weird. Primarina is kind of interesting. I guess you have the Spread Hyper Voice now with the Liquid Voice ability. For those of you unfamiliar, it's essentially like Pixelate, but it's really bad because you don't get the it just turns into a water type. So you get like the Stabos, but it doesn't give you the essentially like the Expert Build modifier with the 1.2. Arya, alright, I'm assuming like Apache. Eevee Whimsicott, actually, so this gives us a... Yeah, Eevee probably would shut her anyway. That's cute. I think we make just a pretty free play of like Sacred Sword, Eevee, Fake Out, Whim. Eevee's max speed is 117, if I remember. So in Tailwind, that's 234, which probably still under speed. With still, I think outspeeds us actually. So, oh, okay. So I went for Fling, most likely, but like I could just like that was the freest turn of my life. All right, cool. So, yeah, that was weird. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch out into my own Latias just because I think that's a pretty relatively free switch. I should have. That wasn't what I intended to do, but I think since you removed the Eevee, we're in a pretty good spot. Whack. And I was locked into that anyway, though, so like that doesn't affect me a whole lot. Ooh. Oh my lord. Okay, this isn't over. Alright, so we switch out into Incineroar here. and we Icy Wind. Calm Mind. The Eevee was just a bluff, I'm pretty sure. Nah. Really doesn't matter. Icy Wind's going to be coming out doing pretty decent. Actually, might just pick up the Lottie. Or the Whimsicott. Oh, wait. Oh, that does actually no damage, so it's cool. Oh, the Lottie speed does fall here. The Whimsicott stuck there. Latias just goes for another Calm Mind. I don't know. I think I have a pretty free play of just faking out Lottie. And Icy Winding again. Because he has to have Encore. He might just not have an attack move. He should have... I think he definitely should have Tailwind, Taunt, Encore, and he at least needs Fling, like 100%. I just get another Icy Wind off. That's perfect for me, actually, so... Most likely went for Fling again. So now our Incin should just outspeed. Because Mega Lottie, I think, speed ties Mega Metagross. So he's at -2, so we just outspeed knockoff kills. Primarina is going to be coming in. I don't know if I want to risk that. Actually, I think we're fine. We still have like a bunch of crap in the back. So I'm going to U-turn. I'm just going to Icy Wind again. Might as well get the speed lowered as much as we can. Kind of set up a Kartana endgame sweep. Should just recover here, I'm pretty sure. He should. Primarina is going to get its speed lowered, which means that our Incin, if we live this turn, will go to the late game. It is going to be Psych Up Primarina. I think that's fine as long as we get this. This U-turn might just pick it up. Does not, actually. So I don't want to switch in Kartana yet. I probably want Gengar, to be honest. I would assume Recover's coming out. Yes. This game's still not over. Like, dang. Okay, so we're going to Mega Protect. Actually, I don't think Lottie can touch. It's Recover. I'm assuming it has Psych Up as well. Recover, Psych Up, Calm Mind, and probably Stored Power. So I don't think he can touch Incin. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of set up an endgame where I can wall it with Incin and just win. I'm going to Helping Hand Sludge Bomb the Primarina. It'll live most likely, but that's fine. There's a good chance Lottie could just recover again this turn too, so like, just got to keep that in mind. Sludge Bomb is going to come. It might just actually proc the berry. Latias actually has Shadow. What? Okay, so I can definitely touch it. So it can't touch Incin. That's good to know. Moon Blast. Fudge. Okay. I think we can win this still, like 100%. Incin Kartana should be really all we need. Might be a longer game, though, because we might have to recover stall him. But I do think not... No. We definitely fake out. We fake out the Lottie this turn, and we just Leaf Blade the Primarina for free. Primarina does protect. It's pretty obvious, but he has a 30% chance, I think, to win. But with our luck, he's probably going to get it. So we're going to knock off the Lottie, and we're going to Leaf Blade, hoping that the Primarina does not wake up, or does not get the double. It actually doesn't even go for it. That's really good. 2 knockoffs, I think, will pick up the Lottie as well, so he has to recover consistently, otherwise he loses. But I think he went for Shadow Ball, so I think we're fine. Yeah, the game's over. Ooh, we did it. Crazy stuff. So now we just knock off and win. Icy Wind, definitely putting in a lot of work in that game, allowing our Instant to kind of do the carrying. I was pretty happy about that. When we removed the Eevee turn 1, I knew it was probably going to be an okay battle for us. Preventing that Z move definitely was really good, just because it meant that like he didn't have any Z move to hurt us with. And Primarina, that was actually really weird with the Calm Mind. It actually gave him a chance to win, but I don't know how optimal that is. It's kind of like an effort, and if you don't get your boost up, you could still have a chance to win. But like with the Eevee teams, I think you got to be boost or die, just because they're a lot stronger that way, because you can support yourself a lot more. Anyway, that was a really fun match. I'm grateful that we had to have at least a cool one before we ended the week. Hope you guys enjoyed using Pepe. Seeing me use Pepe's team. It's definitely not one I'm comfortable with. And next week, Tyler will be back for you guys to watch. He'll have something cool. I think he's going to Utah Regionals this weekend, so he might just be using the team that he brought. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. It'll definitely be exciting. As always, if you guys like what you saw, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. We're having a lot of fun doing these videos, and you know, it's really good practice for us, and we appreciate all the feedback that you guys give us. As always, if you guys you guys should just have a nice day. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.